Grandavo people, excuse my face, I haven't long put my face mask on, and yeah, they're fucking telling me shit. But I'm getting the energy that someone is at a pure, you're at a crossroads, and you're looking at these roads and you're like, fuck, just fuck, you know? Like, I kind of feel like it's an energy of, I found myself here again, kind of shit. Now, I feel like this is to do with something that you overindulge in, you know, and I feel like you can feel deeply the path that you need to take. You're just letting fear take the reign a little bit here. And don't worry, man, I'm the same. You know, for me, one thing that I'm going through is I quit the vape a week ago. But in order to quit the vape, I've gone back on cigarettes. You know, and I'm not proud of going back on cigarettes, but I can't let my body go into shock because it'll flare up the fucking epilepsy and all that kind of shit. So I've been cutting back that way. And like today, I had my first cigarette at 2:33 this afternoon, you know, and I'm pushing. You need to keep pushing, my friend, you know, and it's not ideal, no, but for me, this is what's working. So you need to remember that what works for you works for you. What, you know, do you get my drift? Anyway, let's see what comes out for this. Like, yeah. Stop beating yourself up, man. Okay, what does this person need to know? I feel like this is a huge as fuck awakening for you, but it's not as uncomfortable as all the other ones have been. Death, my friend, this is a huge fucking transition. You know, you're leveling up. You're ending these cycles. And yes, it may take a week extra where, you know, you got to stop going, oh, well, this fucker, you know, quit just like that. Good for them. You know, you're different. You're completely different. You're a different person. You're a different soul. Your body's different. Everything is different. You know, you need to do what works for you. Can we have, oh, fuck. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're delaying yourself by continuously beating yourself up. You know, you need to stop beating yourself up and just accept that this is how it is for you. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Oh my gosh, friend. Yeah, you're releasing all of this, you know, and you're planning. You're in the planning stages of where to from here, you know, and you know exactly where the fuck you want to be heading. But like everything else, good shit takes time, you know? So, yeah, really stop fucking beating yourself up and just spend a little bit of time reflecting and accept that this is the way it is for you, you know? Can we have one more, please? Your nose might be running. My nose has just started running for something. Yeah, you need to stop forcing shit, my friend, because forcing it is, you're just butting heads with, you know, you're like trying to mix fucking oil and water. It's not going to work unless you've got that really fancy equipment that mixes it together. But anyway, right now, you know, you need to just take a step back, prioritize and go, yeah, okay, you know, possibly wean, you know, do what works for you, because this is causing overwhelm. You know, you're getting overwhelmed. We have, thank you. Yeah, you're trying to reach out for help. Oh my gosh, my friend. And then you've got the 9 of Cups on the bottom. You know, I feel like you're reaching out to the divine. Like, fuck, I really need your help with the situation. I want to do better. I'm trying to do better. But something's negative keeps, you know, and that's that fucking self-negative talk bullshit. But, yeah, you've got this, my friend. So stop beating yourself up. Everything will happen as it's supposed to. And I feel like with this situation, it's been easier than any other time. Like, you've tried so many times. But this time, it's not as hard, you know? Soulmates reversed. I feel like this is you with yourself. You're like butting heads with yourself. So stop it. You're just going to get a fucking headache. And I kind of feel like you do have a headache. Yeah, you're trying to do shit by the book, but it, you know, some things, yeah, you know, you're you, and yeah, some things you just have to do that work for you. And then we've got new life and go to sea, you know, there's this slight refusal of wanting to go deep within and really tackle those niggly fucking emotions. But you need to, my friend, in order for this new life. And I feel like acceptance is one of them. You know, I feel like you want to just be the best and do the best and all that kind of shit. But in order to do that, you need to stumble, you know? I hope this is all making sense. Sorry, I'm just like really, the energy is real like fast right now. And I'm going, it's like you're trying to rush this process, but you cannot rush this process. What are we? 5:27 on the timer. Yeah, with rushing it, you're unable to heal these parts of yourself, my friend. So just breathe. Just take a step back, breathe, and take this journey at the pace that it naturally needs to go. You know, instead of waking up and having a cigarette, wake up and do some exercises. Keep pushing it out further and further and further. That's what I'm fucking doing. I ended up going for a long as fucking hikoi today, which is walk in te reo. You know, I ended up going for a long fucking walk. You're between worlds, my friend. Okay? You got one foot in the old past fucking life, and then you got one foot in the new. You're just standing there right now. And that's the stagnancy of you beating yourself up that's stopping you from progressing. So just accept, stop resisting, and yeah, shit will start moving a little bit faster. Harness this energy of the portals that are coming up. You know, we've got the 333 portal, and you can really harness that. You know, do some research about it and use that energy. Don't be putting your crystals and shit out on that night, because the energy is really unstable with the eclipse. But you can use it to release stuff. So this is a perfect opportunity. You know, you've got a few days until then. So sit back, make a plan, and just be like, sweet, I'm only going to have 3 cigarettes tomorrow. The next day, I'm only going to have 2. And in between those times, I'm going to do this, and this, and this. You know, start planning. And then your angel number is 1616, which is willpower. Things may feel out of sync and not within your control. The whisper of the divine is asking that you remember that you are being supported and that your willpower is your superpower. Determination is key right now. Affirmation. I call on my strength and willpower to take the lead. I accept and listen to the support of the divine within me. And you've got this, friend, okay? You have fucking got this. So, yeah. You got this. Keep on keeping on.